And I'm live. Uh, that's okay. Nobody's here. I'm live all by myself. Outstanding. Just the way I was hoping to be. Nobody's here to hang out with me. So sad. Too bad. My lights look really bright right now. Nobody. Hey, what's up, Terry? How you doing today? Good? Alrighty then. Okay. I know you're excited about that. It is awesome for you. I feel about it like you feel about all these songs I released that you make comments on. Not very impressed. But it is what it is. How you doing other than that? They were nuts. Okay. I know. So how's Oh no, you're fine. I was almost late. I barely got this started. I had all sorts of issues pop up right before. This has been just a rough week as it is. Busy. But I had uh small catastrophes happening right before I went live. I barely ran. In fact, I didn't even have the lights all turned on when I started it. So no, not annoyed at you. You don't bother me. You make me laugh a lot, but you don't bother me. Vampire King, what is up, man? Good to see you, man. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, it's been a rough, super busy week. Hope everybody else is doing well. Nobody wants to hear about all my life's so rough. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that puzzle while I'm doing this. Focus solely on y'all. Hope everybody's healthy and happy and having a good week, day, month, year. Nada. Just happened by your live. Man, I'm doing great, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, now, if I tell you, I'm not going to tell you anything of it. I'm not going to tell you a sneak peek. You just got to wait and see. You'll find out tomorrow when I release it. Yeah, it'd be kind of pointless. I mean, if you just wanted me to tell you, then I wouldn't have to shoot your reactions. I could just tell you what I thought about your songs. That's true. That's a very good point. Because I usually don't release the really shit. The hell, does does my hair? It looks like I got a like almost like a mohawk from my camera angle, anyways. Anyways, man, I hope a bunch of people show up because I got some shit to talk about. Kind of interesting. It's about the metal or the music situation, period, in the United States. It's a very good point pointed out by someone who's actually really smart, but I can't stand him because he's an arrogant prick. Hey, dude, that is all that matters. Full head of hair trying to cover up this 5 head. I got to do everything extra. So I have a bigger head than forehead than most people. Well, except bald people, they've got me beat. But Uh, yeah, it's kind of weird. The guy that I watched this interview with, his comment is something I've said about the rap scene today over and over and over, and everybody keeps telling me I'm wrong. Well, mostly 14-year-old rap kids fans are telling me I'm wrong, but uh, it's a very good point. And he said the same thing that killed metal is what's going to kill rap. Doo doo doo. Uh, we're acting some pretty good music this week. I think they're not killing it, but oh, you will. I just want to wait till more people get here so that I don't have to repeat it. Oh, you can tell I guzzled down my big ass cup of coffee earlier, and now this water's making me burp. Got to slow down so I'm not just constantly sitting here burping. That's not very entertaining. Uh, I actually had TikTok actually took one of my videos down this week. Hey, what's up, Capalot? What do you currently think of Polo G? Well, if you look through my reactions and see how long it's been since I reacted to one, and then how long before that, you'll figure it out. It's not very good, dude. I really liked Polo G when he first came out, but the music industry or his label has definitely dicked him over. What do I have planned for the live? Metal is better than ever. Well, that is very true, Vampire. Absolutely. If they would just stay away from mainstream, because the shit that's being pushed is just that. It's shit. This thing that I'm going to talk about when we get some more people in here, so I don't have to keep repeating it. Hey, Pop Jake. Damn, y'all popped up. I didn't even see you, dude. Sorry about that. But Capalot, I'm really let down with Polo G. It's not his fault. It's the label's fault and what they're pushing him. You know, waving that dollar carrot in front of his nose. Because his shit sounds pretty much like every other shit that's coming out now. But Vampire King, that is absolutely true. If they would just look around, that band I reacted to a band called Gunshine, outstanding. Break the Crown, I really like those, and nobody's watching that shit. Oh, that's cool, dude. I get to chill here too. Uh, Terry, it's because uh, did I react to them? I mean, I recognize that name. I'm trying to remember if I reacted to them or if I'm going to react to them. What's up, DC? How you doing, buddy? I got to put my glasses on. Yeah, my phone's a little blurry at the moment. I've seen that name. Oh, here it is. I haven't. Oh, oh wait, that's not them. Oh wait, yeah, that is him. Oh no, that's somebody else. Maybe that's why I didn't find that. Oh, maybe I looked for the wrong name, Vampire King. Yeah. Um. Shit. I'm trying to look at what I found. Why is my name Daze, anyways? Uh, when I first started doing this, I didn't do music reactions. I gave my opinion on different things. I just liked the way it sounded. A little play on days, 6 days. Uh, I'm not one of those guys. I picked a name. I stick with a name. I don't change my name every other month. That's not a way to get followers or to keep an audience. So, oh shit, Vampire King. I know I listened to that dude. Or so, it's in my mind. I remember us having a conversation. Did I react to them? I don't. I didn't see them. I already reacted to. It's got to be on my list for reacting. Oh, that's what it is, dude. It's right here. I did a misspell. I don't know if you can see it on my um, I don't know if you can read that where it says cannot find. After we discussed it, I misspelled the word. So instead of AK, I put AL. So that's why I couldn't find it. And then I couldn't remember who told me to look it up. So I couldn't ask. Okay. So look, now I found it. Hey, what's up, Brandy? Oh shit. I'm getting way behind. Uh what is up, Brandy? You never have to ask permission. You just jump on. Even if I was driving past your house, you just jump in the damn car. Uh Go bad for the kid Leroy. He used to be so damn good. Eh, that's up for debate. Uh, okay. So, Vampire King, I got you, buddy, right here. I'm removing can't find so that I can take care of you. Uh, I'm going to move it, but that's why I couldn't find it. I'm glad you came back and said something. Cut. Uh, all right. Vampire King, hopefully you're still here. I bumped it up the list because I should have already reacted to it. So it will be the first reaction I release on Tuesday next week. Okay. Uh, but man, I've been waiting. That list has been on my phone forever, and I was like, "Who the hell told me to react to this band?" And I knew it was somebody because I didn't just delete it; I kept it on my phone. So we're good now, or we will be good. All right. I'm trying to go back through the list and see what all I missed. I can't believe people still talk about Lil Pump. That dude's a joke, man. Uh, Brandy, I hope you're doing well. I think I'm caught up with everybody. All the comments. Oh, but yeah, Brandy, like I said, you ever see me driving by, you just jump in the damn car. I don't know where we're going, but oh, you can tell the kids are talking because nobody's interested in any of those bands except them. Ah, dude, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. You suggested it, so underrated underground metal. Uh, but uh, yeah, there's some great music out there, and people just aren't listening to it. It's insane. And a lot of the bands I really like aren't really releasing anything new right now for whatever reason. And then I have people suggest I react to shit already reacted to, and I don't like doing that. I'm okay with reacting to the difference between live and studio, but uh, I don't like reacting. Like if I react to the song and it's like, oh, you got to see the video. I don't mind watching the video, but I'm not going to react to the video if it's the same music that's on the song I just listened to. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't mind live in studio. That's okay. That's justifiable. All right, we got 6 people here, but we're gonna see how this conversation goes. I watched an interview with D. Snyder. He's a really smart dude, good businessman, but what a prick. I have a friend that opened for his band Black Widow after Twisted Sister tanked, and he couldn't have been a bigger dick to him. And that's not cool with me. NF album drops at midnight. Know where I'll be at midnight? But I have to get up at 3:30 for work. So, uh, should we go ahead and talk about this? This interview I just watched with D. Snyder? Like I said, he's smart. When he went to take on the PMRC, they were not prepared for that dude. Oh, DC, man. I keep forgetting you're a young guy. Uh, he's lead singer of a band called Twisted Sister. You can find him on YouTube. I get so used to all the grown-ups that know all the shit that I know and all the bands that I know that and y'all are probably about the same age, Terry. Y'all talk exactly alike and like the same bands. So, oh no, Brandy, uh, my friend. Hey, what's up, Vicente? When my friend's band opened for Black Widow, I can't remember what question he asked, but he walked up to him and D and his band were playing poker, and he said, "Excuse me, can you tell me?" And D Snyder looked at him and said, "Can't you see we're fucking busy here? Fuck off." And I was like, "That's not cool, dude. That is no way to." He could have just said, "No, I don't know." Whatever. Uh, and I know some D had been around in the game long enough not to be acting that way. I almost got in a fist fight with Mick Sweeta. Was his band's name? I think band's name's called Blue October or Blue Murder, something like that. He was in a band called King Cobra with Carmine Appice, and the band that I was managing opened up for them. And me and him almost got into a fist fight for him running his mouth, thinking that I was looking for an autograph. Yeah, that Brandy, that's not cool. You don't treat people like that. I mean, I guess I could understand if it's paparazzi, somebody coming up wanting to take your picture while you're in a private moment or asking for an autograph. I get that, but it's the opening act. Whoa! Oh, thanks Google for telling me that YouTube has been updated in the background. I'm trying to talk to people here. Yeah, see, that's a dick move, Vampire King. So that's just one more story about him showing that. Uh, I think I might have one scheduled. It's probably like a week or two away, or not a week, at least 2 weeks away. I don't get a whole lot of people asking. So if you got one that you want to hear or want me to react to, tell me now. Ugh. Uh, oh my God. Oh, so really, Terry? Let me point out all the songs you like that suck. See, when I know for a fact you don't like good music to shit on you, not to saying that I Want to Rock's the greatest song, but we already know what bands you listen to. So when you say other bands suck, it's anyways. Uh, I've answered that one before, DC. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. Uh, I don't ever order pizza with pineapple on it. When somebody offers me some, what is eternal Atake? Ataki? Oh, that's fine. I'm not judging for you for it. You weren't the one that jumped in and said it sucks. But anyways, uh shit. I don't know what that is, Vampire King. What is eternal Ataki? Uh I try hard to respond to everyone, but some. Uh well, that brought the whole fucking conversation to a screeching halt, didn't it? Let me get a drink while I pontificate. But yeah, I never order pizza with pineapple on it, but I'm not opposed to eating it. I like pineapple. That's the song you want me to react to? Is that what you're telling me? Uh, the Suicide Boys song? All right, the dude that want me to do a Suicide Boys, tell me what you want. Actually, my favorite pizza is vegetarian pizza. Okay, we got a bunch of. All right, y'all talk. We'll get back to this. What's up, Jonathan Parker? Yeah, that's probably getting really busy for you right now. Uh, I don't know, Vampire King. I'm trying to get my train of thought back. The kitty conversations threw me off because I try to respond to everyone and interact, but a bunch of kitty conversations going on. Neither one of them. They both suck, especially Lil Pump. Lil Pump is the worst. He's a piece of garbage. The fact that people buy his albums is or download his shit is insane. That dude is a joke. Zero talent, piece of shit. Ah, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Okay, I feel better. Nicotine patches. That sounds familiar. Oh, nobody cared, but then he releases another album and he instantly goes back into being a millionaire. Yeah, nobody cares. Just a bunch of little kids. I know kids at work that listen to him. They just think he's the shit. Oh no, my wife does my taxes or our taxes. And that's out. That's just fine, Vampire King. But see, the difference is you don't trash talk any of that shit. You don't listen to it. Why talk about it? Then you got kids who don't listen to it or they try to listen to it and then they want to talk shit about it. And then you listen to the stuff they listen to and you go, wait, that doesn't take talent. All right. Suicide Boys, nicotine patches. I could have swore I did that, but I'm going to put it on my list anyways. Because you're here in my live stream, and the secret is live stream gets priority. It is just music taste, Terry, but you're missing the point. You do that all the time. Suicide Boys, nicotine patches. All right, I got it. All right, I have I have not added it. I haven't done yet. I'm gonna react to it on my YouTube channel, Jonathan, because since I shut down my Patreon, the last suggestions y'all made, I will be doing on here. Uh, oh no, Brandy, they're all called Lil because it caught on when I think it was Lil Wayne or one of the early Lils did it, and everybody went, "Oh, if I call myself Lil, I got some sort of credibility." Uh, but yeah, I got you, uh, Jonathan. Don't worry, man. Uh, I think if they all had a complex, they call themselves big. Try to cover that up, like guys that buy big trucks. But yeah, so I got you, Jonathan. Uh, oh yeah. So, uh, all right, there's 8 of us in here. Most of us are grown-ups. So here's the conversation. I watched an interview with D. Snyder, and he talked about what destroyed metal. It was not grunge that destroyed metal. It was the record industry itself. Well, ironically, kind of putting themselves out of business. Uh, but they're going to do the same thing to rap because if you look at all the popular rappers, what do they all have in common? They all look the same. They all sing about the exact same shit all the time. Got to be some and I'm strapped and I'm sipping lean and I'm banging your chick or she's swallowing my kids, some stupid shit like that. So, uh, what it is the industry figures out or they see something that works and they go, "Oh shit, so if one is working this good, let's have 100 of those." So then the market gets flooded with everybody looking alike and sounding alike, and then nobody gives a shit. Everybody gets so tired of it, it gets old. And it won't be much longer till this rap, the current state of rap will drop off. Because, I mean, I've shown it before in a reaction, three separate songs, and they literally, within the first minute, all say the same thing. Not exact same way, but they meant it. That's right, Jonathan. It's the industry that's choosing what's popular. So they end up shooting themselves in the foot. I mean, they make a shitload of money in process, so they don't care. But that's exactly what happens. Playboy card. But yeah, so what killed metal is the exact same thing that killed grunge, but they didn't get as carried away. I mean, grunge was weak as it was, so it died out a lot quicker with a little whimper. But uh, Vampire King, I think the '90s were bad, but the 2000s have proven even worse. I mean, if you actually go through YouTube and look at the shit that's popular, it's insane. Yeah, Playboy magazine beats the shit out of Playboy Cardi. Coloring books beat the shit out of Playboy Cardi. The music they're pumping out now is just it's fucking garbage. And the kids, oh, that's what's being put out. It's got to be hip. He says he likes it, and he says he likes it. It's the same reason U2's popular. Nobody wants to say U2 is a mediocre band at best. They had a couple of hits, but at best, when you look at the spectrum of how long they've been around and how many hits they've had, they're mediocre at best. Kiss has had a 50-year career at being mediocre. You too. You and the number 2. Not YouTube, you too. Again, it's that age difference is gonna throw you off because you'll hear me talk about a lot of bands that were around and popular long before you were born. No, uppercase U and the number 2. You too. Yeah. See, Vampire King, because he's older like me, he gets it. Knows who I'm talking about. You can always use Google. There you go, you too. I mean, you obviously have the internet. You could open another page, Google, and then you'll see who I'm talking about. But over the spectrum of how long they've been around, as many albums as they've released, and all the hits they've had, they're mediocre at best. There's a lot of bands that have been around forever that are mediocre at best. A few hits and they ride. Yeah, I knew a lot of people obsessed with you too. And like I said, it's just like the rap game right now. Everybody seems to be into it, so everybody's going, "Oh, yes, it slaps. It's good." No, no, the majority of it is not. And I'm open-minded and unbiased when I listen to this shit because I do like a little bit of everything. Literally a little bit of everything. And I know, I mean, I'm not a veterinarian, but I know horse shit when I smell it. Vampire King. I feel that way about a lot of bands. I'll hear, "They just released a new album," or they're on tour, and I'm like, "What?" I thought they washed out like 10 years ago. Terry, I know you just heard me tell DC. Open another window, go to Google, enter U2. See, you're showing how young you are. U2 had one album with some good songs. Bit like, oh yeah, yeah, the Cult. When I hear people talk about the Cult, I'm like, they had a few good songs. They were not. I mean, I never saw them in concert. Maybe they kicked ass in concert, but yeah, I listen to a lot of classic radio, so I do hear the hits, like 5 or 6 of them over time. But what did I miss a question? Oh shit, I'm sorry. Would you rather age from the neck up or the neck down? Well, my preference is I would have stopped aging at 27 and kept that body and that hair and all that shit. But it is a fact of life, and I don't really care which way I'm aging. I think I'm aging fairly well for 56. I know a lot of people a lot younger than me that look like a box of shit that's been stepped in. So, so I don't have the slightest idea. That is a weird question, but and Brandy, I assure you, I've had much weirder questions. I had a guy at work one time. I said, "When you get to be my age," and he laughed and said, "You mean when you get to be my age?" I was 12 years older than him, but man, I looked a whole lot better. Well, not like appealing. I'm going to be on the cover of a magazine, in much better shape. And considering how rough the 80s and 90s were on me, I mean, 80s for drug use and drinking, and then 90s just drinking, I feel I've done pretty good. Uh, oh yeah, absolutely, Mickey. And that's probably not far away, which would really piss a lot of people off if I could download my personality and my thought process into a robot and it live forever. Holy shit. I mean, I figure I have a good another 20 years of pissing people off, not intentionally. That's a weird thing. A lot of people think I do it intentionally. I piss so many people off just trying to make them laugh or have a conversation. Could you imagine if I put some effort into it? If I piss people off on accident as much as I do? That would be crazy. I'm trying not to tap my fingers on my desk because I know y'all can hear it, but it's what I do when I'm talking usually. I've just become more conscientious of it once I notice it registering on the meter down here. What's up, Stefan? Do I have tattoos? Yes, I do. And I was just discussing getting 2 new ones. But yes, I have plenty of tattoos. I'm not like covered in sleeves and shit, but yes, I have tattoos. Yes, I've listened to Zilla Kami. All you gotta do is scroll back through my page and you'll find I used to react to uh Zilla Kami and oh shit, what were they called? Whatever his band was called when he was with that other dude. Uh, but their music got the same way. Oh yeah, for sure, Brandy. City Morgue, that was it. But the last time I tried to react to him, I had to delete it. It was not user friendly. Uh, yeah, Brandy, Keanu Reeves, that dude has to be a vampire. I know he's older than me. Oh, that's easy. If I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life, as far as nutritional value that I have to survive, because there is something. Oh, wow, I ran 2 people off of that one. Uh, it would be fajitas. That's my favorite thing. I can eat it morning, noon, and night, 7 days a week, and never get tired of it. Um, this might shock you, Pop Jake. Um, I thought I had saw the first John Wick and lost interest. So when the fourth one's coming out, everybody kept asking me, and I watched the first one the other night, and I have the other 3 saved so that I can watch them. It was really good. So yeah, it's the kind of movie I like. Unfortunately, my granddaughter was watching with me, and when his puppy got killed, she cried for a long, long, long time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna love the series too. I actually really dug the shit out of that first one. I like Keanu Reeves, anyways. Yeah, I just watched one. I was going to watch two last night, but I didn't have enough time, so I might get time and watch it tonight. Uh, let's see, but yeah, fajitas is my favorite food that you have to survive. There is one thing I enjoy eating more than food, and you're way too young for me to tell you what it is. My favorite flavor in the whole world. I'm glad they don't make ice cream with that flavor, because I would be super fat. Because I'd eat that morning, noon, and night. Ha ha ha. Um, so I think that's going to be interesting. Back to what I was talking about way earlier, that the same thing that killed metal, as far as then Japanese has breathed new life into it, or Japan has Japanese. I was going to say the Japanese, but Japan has breathed new life into metal, and I'm so happy for that. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to do. But he was saying how the record industry actually killed metal by working out these formulas, and then they tried to modify the formulas to get faster results. So what you had to do is they would get great writers like Desmond Child, great costume designers. What, fajitas? No, but sushi is a close. Oh, oh, the other thing I would eat. No, sushi is a close second for actual food that I would eat. Oh, Brandy, you threw me off of that. All right, Vampire King, I got to finish your answering your question. Uh, so he said when they saw a band would pop off, and they were like, "Oh, look at that!" So they would bring in writers to write songs similar. They bring in costume designers to mimic the costume, so everybody started looking the same. And you put out one validation song, a good metal song, catchy hook. Oh yeah, get everybody's attention, and then you put out the power ballad, and then they sell a million albums. And what happens to the band after that? They don't really give a shit because they can ride for a couple of albums, putting out only a power ballad, maybe a catchy song. So, oh, I got to quit looking at the screen for a minute. Uh, so then they removed the validation song and just released the power ballad. Then they decided, oh, you know what? Let's do unplugged sets. Now we're not even electric. There's nothing metal about playing acoustic guitar. I'm not saying acoustic guitar does not have place, but when you take a metal band and put them on stage sitting on bar stools playing songs, that's what you do around a campfire or at a party when everyone's been partaking in mind altering substances. So that they ended up killing themselves by doing that, flooding the market with all lookalikes, then stripping it down to just try to get to the money making part. Same thing's happening with rap. If you go back a ways, you see these individuals that had it, uh, and now they all tatted up all over their face. Wow, I ran three people off with that. They're like, God damn, this guy's going to shit on rap. Why, yes, I am. Uh, so now they're all tattooed all over. Uh, they all dress really similar, and they all rap about the same shit. Oh, and they got to flash big stacks and racks of cash. And look at my cars. Shit that has nothing to do. There was a song I reacted to called "Letter to My Daughter," I think it was. The guy's talking about killing people in there, and he did all this shit. And I'm like, that's not a letter to your daughter. That's weird. But because that's how you make a hit rap song. Guy talking about drugs, shooting, bitches, show your cars, show your money, show your grill. You'll have a hit. Ooh, hang on just a second. Hello, United States. I don't know anybody from this number. This... They don't even let me finish my spiel and they hang up. God damn. All right. That's a good point, Bob. Metal bands that release unplugged albums Ain't right. Exactly. That's not a metal band. I'm not saying metal musicians can't do something like that, but as far as your band goes, uh, what do I feel something is unacceptable being done today? Well, I think child exploitation is a safe way to word it. That's unacceptable. Human slavery is unacceptable. Oh, human slavery, trafficking is unacceptable. We're focused on the wrong shit. Yeah, Brandy, from what I understand, I think they said that was unscripted when he did that. I think I remember that. I loved Animal House growing up. Yeah, that took a dark turn quick, but he asked a question, so that's one of the things I find unacceptable. I mean, I have zero tolerance for 3 things. I'll end a friendship, I cut off all ties. Anything to do with children as far as harming them, I can't say the word on here because AI will pick it up, but forcing yourself upon a woman against her will, I have zero tolerance for that, and abusing puppies or animals, not puppies, any animal, period. If you get an animal, it's your responsibility to take care of it. So those 3 things I have zero tolerance for whatsoever. I'll end friendships, I'll hurt people's feelings, and if I see you doing any of them, I will mess you up. Yeah, I have zero tolerance. I hear people that will make excuses or, "Oh, well," no, there is zero excuse. None at all. None, no acceptable excuse whatsoever. So, done with the dark stuff. We got 11 people. Let's try not to run them off. What else you want to know that's not dark? Oh, here's something that's not dark oh, I ran 2 people off. Look at that shit. Tacos by a long shot. Tacos. That's exactly right, Vampire King. None at all. Not even kind of. Oh, eh. I assure you, things happening to children is far worse than bullying. That act that I can't say because the AI will pick it up, I assure you that's far worse. Far, far worse. I got bullied a little bit when I was a kid. Anyways, um, um, what I was gonna say, I think bands lip syncing and playing the backing tracks, aka Motley Crue on the stadium tour, I think that's bullshit. Even if you suck, those people that are paying to see your old ass up there, you need to be doing it, no matter how bad you suck. Vince Neil does it when he tours solo, so he shouldn't be singing on a backing track. And anybody that thinks Vince has seen Vince Neil sing solo and all of a sudden think he's touring with Motley Crue, he can sing, that's a backing track. Mick Mars has busted them out and is now suing Motley Crue. So that's true, Brandy. That's that's true. Man has always found a way to kill man. So here in the States, them talking that dumb shit about taking guns away, which won't happen here in Texas. Just saying, trying to take them away in Texas would be biting off way more than they could chew. Um, but man will always find another way to kill man. They've been doing it as long as man has existed. So, yes, why that is a horrible thing, it has always happened. I'm not saying we shouldn't try to be better, but that's always going to be a part of it. I know that sounds dark and glass half empty, but I think I'm feel that I'm being realistic, not man, we've almost flown through an hour. Y'all are doing great. We ran off 3 people again, but it's okay. We're doing good. We're having a good conversation. Um, I keep hoping, uh, Vampire King, I hear a lot of these guys, I keep mentioning it in my videos. I have all these guys always tell me about how they need metal and they want metal. I honestly think they don't want metal because when I show them the Japanese bands who are doing it better than the American bands, They don't even give it half a chance. They Hey, what's up, Krauser? They give it they still want the old guys who can't do it anymore. That part I find bizarre. So, if that's what you want, don't say you're looking for new metal or, somebody different metal. No, no. Just say you want to see your old band put out new shit or play the same old shit, which a lot of them are doing. Do I know the song Adrenaline in My Soul? I do not think that I do, DC. Boy, I worked up a sweat getting up on that rickety ass soapbox talking all that shit. Holy cow. I may have to turn my ceiling fan on. It's been cold here in Texas today. Well, cold by our standard, not cold by y'all that live in the Yankee state or northern states. By y'all standards, it's actually pretty warm here. It's currently 52 and raining. Anybody got anything else they want to discuss? Oh, there we go. Ugh. Yes, I know, Jonathan. I am contemplating pre-ordering it so that I can see her. Well, if you order it too soon, if she can't do all the actual autographs, she'll actually say your name. So I've actually thought about it because it's not a bad price. It's actually doable, considering most of the stuff I've looked at is actually very doable. Yeah, Jake, that's what happens to me all the time, man. All the time. Yeah, Vampire King, that's absolutely right. The bands that I've reacted to that aren't major or mainstream, yeah, people act like they don't give two shits about it, and that just blows my mind. I knew that you would, Jonathan. That's a good man. Krauser, what were you talking about? Bands way past their prime, still doing music, and their fans claiming they no, no. Uh, uh, Krauser, we were talking about trying to introduce people to J metal because they want metal. They're looking for new stuff, but they dismiss J metal and keep on after their same old past their prime bands who can y'all hear my guitar echoing or is it just me? Sometimes when I start talking, I can hear it, the strings vibrating, and I don't hear that well. So if y'all can hear it and it's bothering you, I'm gonna have to move my guitar. Just me? Okay. Yeah, Krauser, that's how I've written it off. It's just their damn loss. Uh but I don't understand that kind of closed-mindedness. You're saying you want metal. Here it is. Shiny, new, better. Eh. Oh, okay. I just had a guy come up to me and go, "Man, have you ever heard of Ghost?" Yeah. I just discovered them. They're awesome. What? Okay. They're okay. I mean, they're not my favorite, but I don't hate them. I kind of dig some of their music. But again, that's not new. I'm showing you new. Uh, I really like that band, Break the Crown. Hopefully, I'll do another reaction. I think I have another one already. Yeah, they're okay. I mean, it's not something that I don't have them on any playlist. Mark Matthews, holy shit, buddy. Man, it's good to see you. Why do I why do they think that way? I don't know, DC. I To me it doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like going to a buffet that has everything you like and only eating the french fries. I don't understand that. You say you want this and here it is. No, no, not that one. I don't understand that way of thinking. I'm open. That's why my doing reactions, I get to hear shit that I would have never heard if it wasn't for doing this. Because I don't pick the songs. I very rarely pick songs. Once in a blue moon, I do. Um, but I react to shit that y'all are asking me to do. that viewers ask me to do. So I get exposed to a lot of music and I go into it open minded. Some of it I don't like, the majority of it I do to some degree. But J metal, man, I can't believe I've missed out on it as long as I have. And as much as I liked loudness in the 80s, I should have known to dig into that because the Japanese are way more disciplined than we are. Yeah, that's true. It's never too old or too late. Yes, it's never too late to get into it. But I mean, I felt stupid once the floodgates were open. I'm like, I have the internet. I have access to the internet. How have I not? Have I checked out? I don't think so. Oh, it will be okay. I just learned how to do stop motion on my phone today, so I'm going to try to do a stop motion video soon. Oh, I love loudness. One of my all-time favorite songs is Crazy Rock and Roll Crazy Nights. I love that song. I can't it can't if it comes on the radio or it pops up on my playlist, I crank it up. I love everything about that song. Everything about it. Oh yeah, I know they're still active. I just saw something about them pop up on my timeline because I like them and I check shit. But yeah, that's they're still around. Uh yeah, I plan on doing that, Mark. It's just I have to have time. I've been so busy for quite some time now. Oh, for sure, Vampire King. I mean, not just the bands we all know, but their side projects, the bands that aren't getting pushed or that are new. They're man, there is just so much out there. Are you asking me, Terry? Um, this is going to sound kind of weird. I have reason for it, and despite how I feel about the band as of lately, Motley Crue is my all-time favorite band. During the 80s, they solidified that spot. I don't like over half the music in their catalog. Since Mick Mars is out of the band, I do not like any members of the band. They're all douchebags. Uh, and it's kind of weird. Yeah, Krauser, see, dude, I've said that so many times since I've started. I would let my channel go down the shitter before I only reacted to a handful of bands. If I was in this just for the likes, I would only react to the bands that get 1,000 plus views. And lately, there's not a whole lot of those. Yeah. Yeah, Mark, it's kind of a busy one. I keep I keep dropping shit trying to keep up. Uh, oh yeah, we had our spring break what last week or the week before? I think the week before. This is April. So yeah, the week before. Uh okay. Let me say one more thing about Motley Crue. I spoke to Nikki Sixx on the phone in November of 1983, right before I went and saw them at the Paramount Theater in Seattle, Washington. He was super cool to me, which is why I've used Sixx as my last professional name since I was 17. Um, and I don't change it because I'm not one of them douchebags that changes his name every time he turns around. That's hard to keep people. I like people to be able to track me and see what's going on. Uh, but he was super cool to me then. I have a friend, I'm not allowed to say their association, but a friend who knows him really well, and he's really a douchebag. Super sad, but really a douchebag. Uh, Terry, I prefer Chemical Romance. I am not a Chili Peppers fan by any stretch of the word. I like a couple of their songs, and it's only because they're catchy, not because, oh, that's a well written song or there's a great meaning behind that. Under the Bridge, oh, wow, we've ran four people off. Under the Bridge has a good meaning to it. it's okay at best. But yeah, I'm not a big Chili Peppers fan. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Vampire King. I missed your whole comment there. Can't have a favorite band. There's too much in metal. Um, Vampire King, I'm that way with songs. Like I said, I was a teenager when Motley Crue solidified themselves in my life because I was so attached to the music. They were saying what I was. Okay, back to the conversation. That's what they should do with Killers, Terry. I mean, that's not breaking news. That's what should happen. Um, fuck. See it? Oh my god. But they had already solidified themselves. I related to their music so much, and them or their phony personalities, as it turns out. So that's why that solidified, and I can say that. But like when my granddaughter asked me about songs, it's impossible for me to pick one all-time favorite song because there's too many variables that go into what song works the most. Man, I don't know why that guitar picks it up like that. Uh, oh, yeah, Krauser, I cannot do that. I couldn't listen to Motley Crue all day long. Uh, I couldn't listen to any band that I really like all day long. I saw on my on my playlist, there may be 2 songs from one band, but they're spread so far out. I really do have everything from AC/DC to I think I even have a Led Zeppelin song on because I do like Black Dog and rock and roll a lot. Um, but Led Zeppelin's the most overrated cover band in the history of bands. Yeah, Brandy, that's the point I try to make to my granddaughter. It depends on my mood, what's going on. There are just too many variables, so I cannot pick one definitive all-time favorite song. So yeah, exactly. But that's the only reason I say that about Motley Crue is they solidified themselves into my life, and I can't deny that. And it's not just them; it's what all was happening in my life at the time. Um, we actually have more than that here. I don't know if y'all saw something I did that I missed, but no, no, our house is very, very, very active. Uh, I rarely react to them. They it doesn't bother me. They're always here, always doing something. Uh, uh, shit. Vampire King, I agree with that, dude. We lost him so quick. Marty Metal, what is up, man? Um, eh, Marty, what we're saying is not even that I don't listen to bands every day, certain bands. It's uh I couldn't listen to them. I have to listen to something else. I can't listen to one band all day long, 24 or however long I'm awake. I can't do that. But Vampire King, yeah, Randy Rhodes, dude, that dude was amazing, but he got cut off and we lost him, and that was it. That's just like Eddie Van Halen. There will never be any more music. We have what we have, but we can't see. And I really don't think Eddie was going anywhere else. I think Eddie had pretty much reached his full potential. Well, not full potential. I think he had the potential. I don't think he wanted to go any farther. He had done what he does, but upcoming event. The hell? Sorry, my phone's telling me I have something. Oh. Wow. So it's been 11 days. I have my phone set to tell me when I to give my granddaughter her iPad back. um, but uh, oh, I already gave it back to her. Um, But yeah, you're right. So many guitarists have surpassed that. I'm not saying, and you can hear the influences in them. The the pathwork was laid. I do 100% Vampire King. Those that's 2 prime examples. Also, I even go a step farther with them because not just their individual playing, I think has surpassed Randy Rhoads, Eddie Van Halen, my all-time favorite guitarist, Steve Vai. They have surpassed that skill level, but not just to that, the as far as paired or, twin guitarist, the complicated solos that they do without making mistakes, and I had a guy tell me, uh, "They make mistakes." I've dissected songs and looked for mistakes, and I haven't found any yet. But so for them to be individually that good, yet at the same time be able to play those solos the way they do and not make mistakes, man, they are the bar. Just like I say, Love Bites is the bar. As far as guitarists go, currently I feel they are the bar. Brandy, one thing about Dimebag is he was actually a really great guitar player. So I think in a lot of cases he's underrated. The people who are pushing him are not pushing him. The people that I know, anyways, are not pushing him for his actual skill as a guitar player. They push him for what he played, and what he played was actually under his skill level as far as Pantera goes. I don't know if that makes sense to you or any of you, but Dime was a much better guitarist than he was as Pantera's guitarist. Does that make sense? I hope. Yeah, in his time, and I don't know where he would have went. Tom Morello, phenomenal guitarist, but you wouldn't know it because in his bands he doesn't do what he's capable of. He actually grew up as a, I don't most of you probably already know the story. He was a Eddie Van Halen prodigy doing all that shit, and he said he did a show. There was 3 or 4 other bands, and they were all sounding the same, and that's why he stopped doing that and started playing what he's known for now. He said he wanted to stand out. It's hard to stand out if you sound like everybody else. But yeah, I think another phenomenal guitarist was Prince. Prince is way underrated because people were put off by his image, but that dude was not just guitarist, he was a phenomenal musician, period. And I hate when I see people, man, we lost a lot of people. Uh, I thought when I first heard Malmsteen, I thought he was great. The fact that he's a big giant douchebag is another part of the element. But somebody pointed out, and when I started looking and actually paying attention, he's he pretty much peaked. He does what he does. He's not done anything innovative or new in forever where you go, "Oh my god, he's back." It's eh. Anyways, uh, but you know, Malmsteen just kind of got to where he got comfortable and stopped. I'm not saying he's not a great guitar player, but he hasn't done anything new. Everybody knows Queen was underrated. Well, underrated by fans and people in general, not by other musicians. Uh, but oh shit, man, I'm talking a lot today. What the hell? I need a drink. I'm getting cotton mouth. Not that kind of cotton mouth. Talking too damn much, cotton mouth. Chris, what is up, buddy? I ain't seen you in a I haven't seen you here in a whole minute. I see you every weekend. Hope you're doing well. We've been talking a whole lot of music. Uh, yeah, Miyako is my favorite right now. Man, That's right, Mark. That's the point that I was making. Yeah. There's a lot of guitar players that are great, but that's not what their band does, so they kind of have to hold back. Oh no, I'm ready for that. I want to pre-order it, and they said you have to use a nickname, so I think 6 days would count as a nickname. So just to hear her say 6 days would be awesome. Yeah, I looked that up yesterday, and I was like, that's not a bad price. And I'd have to make sure I recorded it so I could play it over and over. 6 days, 6 days, 6 days. But yeah, her solo project, even though it looked like it was all covers, I think it's going to be amazing. I really, or mostly covers. I think I read through the track list. Okay. Uh, yeah, she really should, and she probably, who knows, she probably will if she has that aspiration. I mean, some musicians, my tongue's going numb. Some musicians, oh, well, they, oh, yeah, bodybuilding. That's her side project. Yeah, that's the one that smack your ass around if you piss her off. What the hell? Ugh. All right, shit. Uh, okay, hang on just a second, Krauser. I want to address this. Uh, Vampire King, you do know that Kiss did that in an attempt to say keep the band together, right? Because Peter and Ace were both talking about leaving the band because they wanted to do solo shit. So that kind of forced Gene and Paul's hand. And I found out some more shit today about Gene and Paul and as far as Ace's leaving the band. But that's why they did those solo projects. And that's actually probably the demise of the band, a majority part of it, because Peter and Ace realized now, Peter didn't do so much, uh, but realized they didn't need Kiss. They could survive outside of Kiss. Yeah, that would be awesome, Mark. um, hey, Krauser, uh, do you have like my email address or my Instagram so you could just send it to me? Yeah, I can tell you about that. But yes, that's why they did the solo albums because both Peter and Ace were talking about leaving the band at that time. And Gene and Paul knew this was a moneymaker and they were trying their best to keep the band together. I also found out, which okay, here, I'll put it on screen for you, Crowther. Uh, I got to write this part out. There you go. I wrote the at instead of using the ampersand. I mean, the at sign and I just wrote it all out. I'm sure you can solve that mystery. Uh, but oh shit! I just found out that Ace Frehley didn't even. He said he may have played on one song on Creatures of the Night. Uh, they put him in the video. Actually, I think there's two videos trying to keep him in the band. So all the shit they're talking now is just because they're mad that he left. He didn't get fired from Kiss. He quit Kiss. The drama that's going on. Oh shit! Yeah, we've been having thunder here too. I got scared by my wife yelling at her dog when I came home today. I was in the kitchen, they were in the washroom, and when I heard her yell, I was like, "What'd I do? I just literally just walked in the door." Uh, but so the drama that's going on right now, and Paul Stanley's losing his damn mind. That guy, he's trying to say he created the Kiss logo, and we all know that's not true. Um, but Ace has decided he was going to release a bunch of dirt and he said he decided not to do that, and he's hanging on to it for now, so he's not gonna do that. But, um, you can see what Paul Stanley said on the Howard Stern show, which is what pissed Ace Frehley off. Uh, I haven't heard him say that. He may have said it to Mick Mars, or he may have said that, but I don't know for sure. However, they do use backing tracks. They've been busted. There's a channel on here called I can't remember if it's Fonzie or the Fonz, but he busts them out on a regular basis. Um, One of the saddest things I've seen, and all the other shit I call bullshit. That's sorry of them to do, but they've been in the business for 50 years. You can hear their in-ear monitors. I don't know how this guy got the in-ear monitors, but somehow they got ahead of schedule and they had a big gap. So they were going to fill it with a song. So the band was going to have to play it live. When you watch that video, it's on the Fonz's channel or Fonzie, however it is. You can find him. It's not hard to find. Uh, I can't remember where they were at, but Paul Stanley went into a panic. You could see the fear on his face that they were having to do something. I agree with you 100%, Marty Metal. The fact that they're up there like that, that's not right. Um, but Paul Stanley went into a panic. You could see the fear in his face that we're going to have to do this live, and not the rest of the band wasn't happy about it either. Because Eric Singer was over by Gene and said, and it's a song they've been playing, not Singer and Fuzznut. What's his face? We'll go with that. Not what's his face and what's his face. They weren't panicking, but Gene and Paul have been playing this song. I think it was Strutter, and he was going into a panic that they were going to have to sing it live. You should be able to sing it in your sleep, jackass. Uh, I, I I almost felt bad for the guy because you could see him looking around, going, um, we have time to do another song. Uh, this is live, so mistakes happen. We're allowed to do this. And I'm like, what the hell? That would be like them just picking some schmuck out of the audience, going, go out there and act like Paul Stanley real quick. We're gonna have you do a song. What? That was the look on his face, but you can find that video. The in-ear monitors, they tell him what to say, where they're everything. And I'm not so offended by the click tracks because I mean it's a whole big show. So the click track to let them know when to start playing, but to tell him what to say, what? You've got the song list in front of you. Everybody has that. You even have the words. They have the words on the monitor for what? He's not even singing it. It's ridiculous. But yeah, this Fonz guy showed 5 different concerts with Gene Simmons singing. I think it was God of Thunder. It's the exact same thing for a band to do something exactly the same in 5 different cities, 5 different shows is impossible. Oh, they're not even doing they're not even doing studio stuff anymore. Paul Stanley asked, I think it was on Howard Stern. Oh no, Howie Mandel. He said, why should we put the effort into it? Nobody wants to hear anything new from us. They just want to hear the same old songs. So we do those. Why spend the money to go in and the studio and do it? Well, first off, you're probably got a home studio, so you don't really have to do that. That's not really how a lot of bands record anymore. Brandy, that's absolutely, I agree 100%. I'm sure anybody could go up there and sing better than Paul Stanley. He, yes, he's old. I understand people get old, you mess up. I think Joe Elliott of Def Leppard is doing it correct. He can't sing in the register he used to, so he's dropped it down to a register he's comfortable in. They've tuned down the guitar so it doesn't sound weird. I think Def Leppard's doing great. Paul Stanley admitted he ruined his voice by doing that C sharp at the beginning of Heaven's on Fire. That woo, 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 that part. That's a C sharp. And that, wow, we ran off a whole shitload of people. These guys are just talking about music. How dare a music guy talk about music? I know, right? Uh, but yeah, I'm sure anybody could have came out of the audience and sound better than Paul Stanley. His raw vocals are horrible. Yeah, Vampire King. That's what I'm saying. Oh, actually, if I warm up properly, I can hit that note. I can do that C sharp. People are very surprised at the way. I'll tell you a story in just a second. Just send me an email with 2 songs. I got you, Krauser. One time at work, a lot of people don't know this, and I didn't know anybody could hear me. I was in the they call it in the meat rooms where the meat's stored. Oh, lots of bands do that, so I'm not tripping on that. Lots of bands take stuff. I was in the meat room, and Whitney Houston. They play music at work, and Whitney Houston's version of "I Will Always Love You" came on. This dude heard me singing it, drove all the way down to me, and I thought he was gonna. Oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze. I don't do that on camera, so don't sneeze, asshole. And yes, I say that when I'm not on camera too. I always tell myself not to sneeze. Okay, he came all the way down to me just to tell me that I was doing an outstanding job. I thought he was being sarcastic. He goes, "No, I'm serious. I've never heard a guy sing Whitney Houston like Whitney Houston." And my voice is not near as good as it used to be, but it's it's not too bad. Yeah, I just knew he was going to come down and tell me not to be singing that song. But a lot of people will come up and say something because I'm my biggest critic, and my voice is nowhere near as good as it was. If y'all could hear me sing when I was like 17 to 20, oh hell yeah, they should. Hang on just a second. I'll answer that question just a minute. Our pollen count is way high today. I think my voice peaked and I know when I ruined my voice, 17 to 20. It was my peak. Uh, I used to do the song uh, World of Fantasy by Triumph, and people were blown away by it because I do it exactly like them. My meth addiction was really rough on my voice and not taking care of my voice, not doing warm ups, just doing like Vince Neil because Vince Neil likes to brag about how he just jumps up and sings. Hey, Vampire King, I really appreciate you being here, brother. Uh, I appreciate you so much. I love you too. And I know I can talk to you on Instagram. I always check out all your posts. So have a good one, brother. I appreciate you being here. Um, so yeah, it peaked at that range, and it's because I didn't take care of it. I know guys that were singing around the same time I was who can still do it. Um, I've lost several octaves, but on a good day when I've done proper warm ups, which I usually start warming up first thing in the morning, uh, on my way to work, I start singing. Not that I have to sing, but when I do sing, I want it to be good. So that's exactly right, Marty. If you feel the need to run around and tell people what a rock star you are not. Yeah, I'm sure she was confused when they said that to her too. They're like, huh? And when I was a nightclub DJ, I used to sing a lot with the songs. One of my friends who was actually in my booth with me one night, who realized I actually do sing, was like, "I thought you were just mouthing it the whole time." He was freaking out. Yeah, Krauser, I was fixing to say, I've met Alice Cooper. I've met and I bothered Alice Cooper while he was eating. I was young and stupid, didn't know any better. And I met Carmine Appice, and he actually introduced himself to me. I don't know if I told you all the story. The band I used to manage was opening up for them. Um, he saw me and security having a little tussle, and he came up to me after they finished doing sound check and introduced himself to me. Two rock stars who I would have accepted to have bullshit attitudes, and they were both two of the nicest human beings I've ever met. I'm I actually opened for one of my comedy heroes. He's passed away lately, or recently. Lately, like he passes away once a week. Uh, could not be nicer. When I saw we were going to do a show together, actually at several shows. I was mowing when he called, so I missed his call. But when I looked at my phone and saw that I missed a phone call from Carl LeBeau, I almost shit my pants. I called him back. He answered and was just the gracious, most kindest person you could ever meet. And then we met in person and asked to do the shows. He was super awesome. If you don't know who he was Sam Kinnison's best friend. Sam Kinnison literally died in his arms, but fantastic human being. I watched him do 3 1-hour sets and never repeat the same material. That was a serious pro. I like the shocked look on people's faces when they find out I can sing. I actually posted a video my granddaughter shot of me doing a little bit of Kid Rock's Only God Knows Why, and somebody freaked out because I really play guitar and sing. She likes that song. I've sung it to her since she was a little kid. I kind of do more of a country version of it, but I did a country version of Ice Ice Baby and pissed a bunch of people off. I thought it was good. I mean, it's Ice Ice Baby. It's not like I messed up a real song. I have good days and bad days. When the pollen count's high as it is right now, with all this rain, it's washing all that shit out of the air. I don't know if y'all notice any scratchiness. I got a little bit of scratchy voice. I always think it's funny when people who don't watch my channels leave comments. I had somebody leave 2 comments on a video. First, they were telling me what songs I need to react to. And then as an afterthought, instead of editing their initial comment, they just added another comment and went, by the way, I love your videos. Yeah, okay. If you're gonna lie, do it good. It really is, especially if you don't take care of your voice or you do other things that mess up your voice. My 2-year meth addiction, I mean, when I say that, a lot of people don't realize how much I did. Well, hopefully the AI won't pick this up. When I went to I thought I was smart. I was like, well, if I just snort it, I won't get addicted. But when I would go to parties, and this is not an exaggeration, you knew what one I was supposed to do. People would draw, we called them rails for me to do, because there was never one I walked away from. This is not an exaggeration. About that long, about that high, about equally as wide. Sometimes it'd take me 2 hits to get it down, but it wasn't the best thing for me to do. But I was the life of the party. There's a reason people called me Ozzy for a while, and it wasn't for my singing. Nothing to be proud of. I wasn't being proud. I was just trying to tell you how I dicked up my voice. In fact, I auditioned for the band that I was managing after pulling an all-nighter. I failed that audition. Long night of snorting meth and then go try to sing. It's not really a good idea, especially without warming up. Just showing up at the gig going, I can sing. Yeah, pollen doesn't bother my typing at all. Yeah, those are not good on the vocal cords. especially because you don't know what's being your shit's being cut with. You're all right, Mark. I've got your English down. I can translate pretty well. Oh, I didn't sit far enough back. That's what I need right there. I'm the nicest asshole. Weird, my chest makes my head look small. All right, what are we gonna talk about now? Thank you. My son gave this to me. I can't remember. I think it was my Christmas or birthday. He always gets me cool shirts. Anything else y'all want to know? A strange case of Bob Six. I'll pretty much tell you whatever you want to know, or my opinion on something. I have opinions about damn near everything. Yeah, it got real quiet. That was weird. We were on a roll, going, ran off 7 people, and all of a sudden, wah, wah, wah. Nobody wants to talk no more. Yeah, that's probably it. Come to a music channel and get mad because they're talking about music. Watch any new movies lately? Um, New to me. Well, I told you I just watched the John Wick thing. Other than John Wick, I think I told y'all last week we watched shit. The hell, Megan. We've watched it twice now. It's not that it's scary. I mean, in the grand scope of things, on what they're doing with robots and artificial intelligence, it's not long till that will be scary. But I liked it. Um, I don't think I've watched anything else new. I watch a lot of like documentaries on serial killers and documentaries, period, but murderers, that kind of shit. Hey, Mark, it's all right, buddy. I appreciate the fact that you showed up, man. It was good to see you. It's been a whole minute. Uh, Jake hasn't been around a long time either. He was coming in fairly regular. Haven't seen him in a long time. Not Pop Jake, the other Jake. But no, dude, I get it. You take a nap, take a nap. We're good. I appreciate you being here. I drank a big ass cup of coffee so I wouldn't fall asleep on camera. Naps are awesome. Yeah, it's already Marty. It dropped. Um, oh, I'm sure that they have. I wonder if they're going to come close to here. I have to look into that. Thanks for that information, Mark. Um, Marty, they just dropped it, but since I already reacted to the song, I can't do it again, or I won't do it again. But I will watch the video to see, just to check it out for my own. Oh yeah, I love Rolling Quartz. I think Rolling Quartz and DIH should tour together. That would be great. Oh, Mark, man, you make me feel special. And there's a lot of people that used to come in that ain't been around in a whole minute. I don't know if it's just me or if they just have other shit to do. uh, yeah, I'd like to see Rolling Quartz and DIH. I'm really digging the shit out of that band. They're not so much metal as they are just a good rock and roll band. So I addressed Marty. I addressed Pop Jake. Yeah, Rolling Chorus is they're they're awesome. I'm the first time I reacted to them, I knew they were awesome. Oh, oh shit! All right, Crowther, take care, buddy. Appreciate you being here. Um, yeah, Mark. I still got a lot of y'all showing up, and I understand everybody's got lives and shit. But every now and then I realize, hey, so and so hasn't been here. So and so hasn't been here. So and so hasn't been here. I know Jake Davila was working on his doctorate. I think he said it was, or his master's. So I'm sure he's got a whole lot of other stuff going on. But that's quite a task, college alone. So I figure that's why he hasn't been around. You don't see it on the page? It was on my home. It popped up on my home screen. I'm gonna look again. So if y'all are writing anything, I can't see it. Oh, I'm sorry, Krauser. It was the teaser for it. The teaser dropped 11 hours ago. So the actual video has not been released yet. It was the teaser for the video that dropped 11 hours ago. I just pulled it up and it popped up on my homepage again. What's next? Yes, computer, I know it's high pollen. What the hell? Are we lagging? Nobody's talking now. I feel so alone. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I just saw the teaser. I thought it was the video, but it was the teaser for the video. Shows you how much I pay attention. We got 26 and a half minutes. What are we going to do? Piss people off now? Or make them laugh or cry? I tell y'all, TikTok took down one of my videos. It was kind of weird. I got a double strike on one video. They removed it, said I committed a community violation. What's for dinner tonight? I do not know. I never asked that. My wife is an amazing cook. I would prefer her food over going out. So there's never any reason for me to worry what's for dinner. Whatever she makes is the bomb. Hey, Brandy, take care, man. Appreciate you as always. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Um, no, I have not heard of special thanks, Mark. What are they? Are they like metal, K-pop? I'm sure they're not Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. 5:30 in Japan. Oh, I actually knew that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've actually released videos before that I knew would be like a peak time in Japan as far as people getting up or like lunch. So I've purposely released videos at those times. Back when Japan was my majority, because for a long time, or a long time, for a while, the majority of my viewers were in Japan, which is why I was speaking Japanese or learning to speak trying, let me correct that, trying to speak Japanese. And the reason I cut that out before anybody asks is YouTube sent me nice little messages telling my intros were too long and my outros were too long. Cut that shit down. So that's why I pretty much say what I'm doing and let's do it. That's the advice I was given. So, and then there were three. 24 minutes. So, any more questions? What am I drinking? Water. It's a Japanese punk band. I'm definitely interested in hearing that. I know, right? Did I give you a Jake, did I give you a big one like this, or is yours is I think yours is the size smaller than this, or did I give you one like this? Hey Mark, give me a song by that band. Okay, you got cool. And give me a good song, Mark. Yeah, I've been meaning to do some of these or make some of these. I think I might make some coffee cups pretty soon. Works out better if I make them, then they turn out the way I want instead of paying somebody to make them and they don't turn out the way I want. You looking for a song, Mark? I hope you are. And somebody sent me a. I have a guy that emails me songs all the time to check out. There's some pretty. He sent me some pretty interesting shit. I think one was a punk band. I can't remember the name of it. Back up to 4 people. How long will it last? Considering how many we had earlier. 500 people trying to talk at one time. Phenomenal. You're not going to tell me a song, Mark? Did you fall asleep? You said you were tired. Started typing your answer. Standard part two with Japanese writing sound around it. Oh, that's the song. All right, Mark, I'll check them out. I'm not saying I'm going to react to them this time. I'll just check them out since you suggested it. Um, I'll check out both those. Oh, will you stop? Not y'all. I get it. Tell my phone, remind me one time, not every damn time I look at my phone. My video's behind in the chat. How awesome. Good thing it's almost over. I bet there's somebody looking going, yeah, I'm glad it's almost over too, asshole. Right. All right, Mark, I got you. My video's behind my chat. Oh, that's because school's out. So we're probably getting lag here right now. Because school's out and all of a sudden it goes up. That's probably what's going on. So sad. Don't they realize I'm doing a live stream? Maybe I should put a note. Maybe I should call our internet, our ISP, and tell them, hey man, y'all need to amp it up so that you don't mess up my live stream. I can't change time. I've been doing it too long at this time. It has to be at this time. So just block half my neighborhood's internet until I get done. I don't think that's a big inconvenience. They'll probably be all over it, don't you think? Oh no, I appreciate that, Mark. Like I said, I got a guy that emails me shit all the time. And some of it's really good, some of it's okay, but he's always sending me stuff. So I get a lot of interesting stuff out of him. But yeah, I like when people share music with me, especially when I don't have to react to it. I mean, I enjoy doing the reactions, but I also like just listening. Oh shit, I'm lagging. Did you, did you see that? It's kind of scary, my big ass head. Huh. I wonder if it's my camera. I'm sure that's entertaining for the person that came in just a minute ago and what the hell's that guy doing? I like to share music too, but most of you listen to the same stuff I do. So it's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Whoa, look at that big old comment. Yeah. Am I dreaming? Is this really happening? What the hell is going on? Did those shrooms kick in? Oh wow, that fifth person just bolted out of here. They're like, oh my god, he said shrooms. Or maybe I'm lagging. And there, see, maybe that's what's happening. See, that's a real question. I mean, am I having a flashback? Is this actually happening? Oh, maybe I should put on sunshades. Maybe that'd help my views. I just see her like, maybe I should try that. Oh, yeah. Maybe I guess that would cause that. I get that. Yeah, maybe I should try acting blind for a while. See if that I get that sympathy view. He looks blind, but I think he can see because he never misses his cup or his mouth. I know where both of those are. Oh shit, that made me dizzy. Not really. I gotta come up with some weird shit. Maybe I should like learn to juggle. I mean, I know how to juggle, but not really good. So I can just juggle. So when people drop in for whatever reason, I mean, I'd be sitting here juggling flaming tennis balls. That'd be great. Until I drop one and set myself on fire. Well, that would be great for views, though. I bet that would go viral. Dipshit sets himself on fire during live stream. We're still buffering? Hey, that fifth person, where there's a fifth person here, don't leave. I'm going to juggle flaming. Oh, 6 people. I'm going to juggle. Oh, shit. Ran somebody off. They don't want to see juggling. They're like, ah, who wants to see your juggling? Yeah, see? Hey, you should try that if you ever pulled over by the cops. Talk like a 1950s gangster. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. Yeah, come on. Just give me the business. I'm sure you won't go to jail. Damn, I don't know if it's lag or if y'all just don't want to talk to me now. It's got to be lag because all of a sudden comments pop up, but not now. Nobody's talking to me. Or maybe they are, but I don't know that they are. Is it buffering that bad? Has it frozen? Nobody's talking? Maybe there's nobody here but me? Nobody knows it but me. Hey, I got left here all by myself. The timer's ticking. Shows 5 people here with 10 whole likes, all for me. I don't have to share with nobody. Oh, shit, there's a big old comment. Hey, that's cool that you got to hang out with Ubi. I don't recognize. No, maybe I don't recognize Russ Henry's name, so I don't know about that one. But that's what good whiskey's supposed to be. But 81 bucks. That's I mean, it's not unheard of, but I'm a cheap bastard, so I don't like to pay that much. Yeah, a friend said he was going to send me a really expensive bottle of bourbon. I ain't seen it, so I guess he changed his mind. Shit. Can y'all tell I'm playing with a puzzle right now? One of those smart puzzle things. I think I've messed it up. Huh. So it's the final countdown. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Hey, I got another like for doing that. Awesome. Thanks, random person that gave me a like. Thank you. Was it the puzzle that did it? Or my shitty impression of the final countdown? Oh, you showed 12 likes? Oh, wow. Oh, shit, just jumped up to 13. There must be some lag. Thanks, whoever's doing that. I guess if it's lagging, it's probably somebody that liked it like 20 minutes ago on their way out. What the hell? I'll give him a like. Yeah, shit like that happens to me all the time, Jake. Just out of the blue, I have the weirdest thoughts. Damn it. So I have to remember in my live stream, I need to play with these little puzzles like this. Because people want to see me fail. Oh, fail. There we go. That's some of that. On the live stream. What the hell? You know how many times I've done this goddamn puzzle and now it's not working? Shit. I shouldn't have picked it up. Hey. Yeah. um, Jake, I used to do jigsaw puzzles when I was young, but now I prefer shit like this, the smart puzzles. Um, but yeah, when I was younger, I enjoyed doing them. I enjoyed doing a lot of smart, nerdy shit. Well, I'm not saying that building jigsaw puzzles is smart, but it's kinda nerdy, I enjoy doing it. That's why I'm assuming it was considered nerdy. My friends used to freak out at the weird shit that I like. What the fuck? Oh, I ran somebody off. The puzzle was too much. Damn it. Shit, I got it locked up good now. Oh, well, thanks, Marty. You're the man, man. Oh, shit. Well, I messed this up good this time. Damn it, Jim. I'm a pool man, not a doctor. All right, I got it back there. Yeah, I really shouldn't do that. Pay attention to y'all. Oh, we got somebody back in here. It's got to be somebody new. Um, y'all want to see one of my Floyd Roses? Tremolo off a guitar. It's going to go on my Dean guitar. It came off of that guitar over there. I'm replacing that one with a chrome one. All right, it's on my tremolos. Want to see a glass case? Glasses case. Giving you a behind the scenes look at what y'all can't say. Look, Shitter's Full. One of my all time favorite movies. What else y'all want to see? Oh, wow. Shit, I ran two people off. That was quick. They're like, we don't want to see your damn stuff. Oh, shit. Mark, that's not a bad idea, dude. I get a bunch of these, and I'll be working them, and I'll just get pissed off and break them. I mean, that's kind of wasteful of the money, but it would probably be good for views. I really am a stingy fucker. I don't like to spend my money. I should do that. Maybe I'll try that next week. I'll get one of these. I'll just lose my mind. God damn it! I'll break it. It's fixed now. Hey, DC, I didn't know you were still here. I thought all the kiddos ran off a long time ago. Oh, don't do that. I think that would work, especially for unknowing people. I mean, there's only three of you here right now, so you'd be the only three to know. Then everybody else just think I lost my damn mind. Little do they know. You had to go eat? Cool. Eating is good. Why'd you even mention that? I have to put that back down. I cost myself views. Or I could have some tools in here, me like snip shit off. I have an Ibanez. It's in a state of disrepair right now. I call it my $30 guitar. I bought it at a pawn shop. It had fallen over. If I could easily reach it, I would show it to you. But it had fallen over. When you have locking nuts on a guitar, it makes that part of the neck weak. I've seen it 100 times. I've fixed a bunch of guitars. So I told him I'd give him $30 for the guitar because the headstock was broke loose at that spot, but it wasn't broke all the way through. The fretboard was in good shape. So they said, all right, 30 bucks, but you can't bring it back. I brought it straight home, uh, put Elmer's wood glue on it, clamped it, left it for a week. There's no buzzes in the neck, no dead frets. Oh, yeah. Lots of people have guitars they can't play. Lots of people. I always think it's funny when someone goes, you go, wow, you playing? Yeah. No, they don't. I'm not as good as I used to be because I don't practice like I used to. I just randomly pick up the guitar and then get mad at myself for not playing like I used to play. Oh, maybe I should do that sometime too. Y'all really want to hear me play guitar and just play wrong? I'll get my guitar out of tune. I'll play wrong and sing out of key. And then y'all could be in on the joke and you comment, "Oh, that's outstanding." So other people that are watching are like, "No, it's not." That would be awesome. We have 4.5 minutes, fellas. So anything you want to know, talk about for 4.5 minutes? Wah, 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 wah. Or are we lagging that bad? Gotta be the lag. Y'all were talking really good earlier. Now nobody's talking. Oh, there we go. The Last of Us. Yeah, I would have to learn that. That's not in my repertoire. I mostly do when I get the chance to play Somebody Save Me by Cinderella, In My Dreams by Dokken, Only God Knows Why by Kid Rock, Every Rose Has Its Thorn by Poison, Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett, and a little bit of Uncle Tom's Cabin. I'm having to relearn it. One of my all-time favorite songs. Oh, Uncle Tom's Cabin by Warrant. I think that'd be funny too. Or I could start off playing real, or I could say, I always want to learn how to play guitar, so I got one. And I thought it'd be cool if there'd be a pill that you could take and all of a sudden you could play. So I'd act like I take a pill, start playing, and I start fucking it all up and going, oh, the pill must have worn off. But then again, they don't have a pill like that. That name sounds familiar. Um, is he the guy that like not only plays guitar but like taps on his guitar and all that shit? Uh, so like he does the percussion part of the guitar, uses the guitar for percussion. Is that the guy, or am I thinking of somebody else? Man, I'm glad it's almost over. I have to piss really bad. I've learned to time them so that I don't have to interrupt my live stream because y'all, those of you that have been around a long time know that I used to have to interrupt my live stream to go pee. So I don't know if I'm on talking about the right guy, Jake, or not. I'm trying to remember how the hell this damn puzzle works. Oh, you don't think so? Okay, then. No, I do not know who that is. You do all right, Mark. You used to call in the radio show. You talked all right. That was always fun. Always liked when you called in. Guys, it's almost that time. This has been a really fun one. We had a lot of conversations. A lot of people I ain't seen in a while been in here. We didn't see Gary. That was kind of sad. But Mark, Jake, um, Marty Mellow's here. Uh, Vampire King came by. It's been a while since he's been here. So a few people were missing, but and Brandy was here. You know, all the usuals. I enjoyed that. Uh, I really appreciate y'all being here, man. And as you know, I will be back next week. Yeah, I'm glad you made it too. Hey, even though you're sick, you spent your sick day very well here with us, and I appreciate that. And somebody just dropped in time for me to say, good night, Grandma. I appreciate y'all so much, man. I will see you the same Bob time, same Bob channel next week. Till then, y'all be safe, Jake. I hope you feel better. I'll take care, man. Peace. Oh, wait, I did that too quick. I got 5 seconds left. Four, three, two, one. Now, peace. Y'all be careful.